Our world is long since shattered, but hope still flickers in our darkest dreams. Few would guess that our fate would be decided upon the Oneric Isles, an almost forgotten archipelago of the southern sky realms. On these uncanny islands, the apostatic union, power-drunk after slaughtering their once exalted gods, maintains but a paltry presence. Under their negligent gaze, the deep forests and dark places teem with cutthroats, cultists, and worse. In the desolate, endless realm, poor souls languish undying in decrepit mausoleums, yearning for their lost mortality, while the Clockwork Kingdom, ruled by the crooked logic of its manufactured monarch, strives to transform not just the realm, but reality itself. All these regions have their part to play in this unfolding story, but it begins fathoms below, in the underlands, a ruinous wasteland where none can draw breath for long. It is here that a secret waits to be uncovered by someone whose dreams burn brighter than any. But will those dreams kindle into a radiant destiny? Or will we burn in the folly of delusion?
Hello everyone and welcome to Dread Delusion, a game developed by Lovely Hellplace and published by DreadXP in 2024. So this is not a new game, but it's still relatively recent. And oh, I'll get off the option screen for now. Okay, this works with controller apparently. This game has been described as like a indie Morrowind with like PS1 aesthetics, but it's also been compared to Kingsfield a lot. So I'm very excited. I've tried this before. I never played very far into it though. So yeah, let's just start. I guess we're gonna do. Oh, I already started two playthroughs. So let's just erase this one. I started again on hard. Maybe the game was too easy. The settings permanent cannot be changed. Let's do normal though. If you've seen the intro, the art style.
The world was long ago broken, its surface cursed. You are a dweller of the sky realms.
Am I now?
Drifting islands that cradle the last of human civilization. Here, in the dank cell of an Inquisition ship, you ruminate on your past. Dreams of childhood
Inquisition, you
slip
say?
through your mind. Was your fate sealed, even then?
Alright. I guess we get to choose a sort of starting class? But yeah, the intro of this game, the art style really reminds me of like, I don't know if you're familiar with the TTRPG Troika. It's like an indie TTRPG that's supposed to like simulate, the old like fighting fantasy books and stuff like that, the from the like British RPG scene, and it's very weird and surreal, and so does this game seem to be. We can be a brawler, increases maximum health, comments the combat skills of attack and defense, maximum stamina, urchin. We could be like a street urchin, having grown up as a street urchin. This is like a background, I guess, more than like a fixed class that just gives us some starting stats. Wisdom, increase your maximum mana, governs the lore and spellcast skills. As a child of remarkable promise from an unremarkable family, your parents sold you to a passing scholar. Your youth was spent copying tomes till your hands bled, but what you read you did not forget. Or the noble. A child of noble birth, you were dining with foreign dignitaries before you could walk. You learned manners and etiquette, but more than anything, tenacity, for the glittering halls of Ryova can be more cutthroat than the darkest of allies. +2 persona. increases regenerate, gains the charm and barter skills. Let's go with that. I like doing like charisma builds in games like these.
The body grew, the mind
Oh, we got
sharpened.
even more choices to make.
For a while, you excel.
We got a whole like career that we're going through. We're going through like our character's entire like background. That's kind of interesting. I'm not gonna read out all of these. It's gonna take too long. We can be the battle counselor, plus 20 attack. From what I've played of this game, the combat is not very exciting, so I'm not gonna spec into that. Plus 20 lore, knowledge of ancient truths. Allows interaction with concealed mechanism to reveal hidden secrets. Oh, that sounds good though. Or more charm, ability to influence others through dialogue. I did say I wanted to do build like that. Oh, hang on.
Cracks showed. Your guard slipped. The mistake was grave. The Inquisition had your scent.
Oh dear. Could be spellcast. I don't want barter. Barter doesn't seem that exciting. Movement speed and jump height. That sounds good though. Let's do that. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Hang on a second. Why can I not... Oh, there we go. Yeah, the controller implementation is a bit odd. Oh, what the hell are you? Okay, just enter these cells and steal the gold. Alright. Oh. Oh, the turn radius feels weird. Controls feel a bit weird. Can we like... There's no like, look sensitivity or anything, is there? Oh, there is. Never mind. Let's lower that just a smidge. There we go. Hey there! Prisoner 17, you have been marked for temporary release. The High Confessor will see you in the central chamber. Do not keep her waiting. Who are you? I was a prisoner like you, but the Inquisition in its generosity has made me so much more. God, this is giving me such big Warhammer 40k vibes. This is like just a servitor. Cypher magic runs through my veins. My sins have been cleansed. I am a servant of the Inquisition now. Damn. Sucks to suck, I guess. Poor guy. Alright. Oh my god, what is this? I don't remember anything about this game. I did play this far before. The device lurches on unstable legs, thick blood oozing from its seams with each shuddering movement. A woman's voice, hoarse and raspy, echoes from within the device. Your service is required, Prisoner 17. Narcotic orders from a coffin. That's not my name. A cackle lapses into a sputter of cuffs. You forfeited the right to a name when you betrayed the apostatic union. A number is all you deserve. But I offer you the chance of penance, an opportunity to atone for your vulgar crimes. I am the High Confessor of this Inquisition Combat Tribunal. We are attracting the most dangerous of criminals, and you will help us. See, this is very Elder Scrolls. We start as a prisoner. I don't think we have any room to bargain here, so let's just see how exactly. Our target's whereabouts have been known for some time. A backwater archipelago on the very fringes of Union territory. Known as the Oneric Isles, these flying islands are host to a manner of outcasts and miscreants. We arrived a few hours ago, but met with fierce resistance. Our target is in the Blinding Light Fortress, the last remaining holdout of the Darkstar mercenaries. I think I accidentally turned the music off. I'm very sorry. I will remedy that post-haste. For our quarry is their leader, the notorious Velakalos. I was wondering why it was so quiet. Guess I have no choice. Before you go, take this Inquisition journal. A mechanical arm thrusts a peculiar device in your direction. It will keep track of your mission. My drones can offer guidance and closer to the binding light. Inquisitor Ignavus can assist you further. Oh, and don't try to run. These flying islands are unstable, and many a fool has fallen to their death. Alright, let's turn the music on. I'm very sorry that I had to miss out on that. Oh, I guess there is no music here. I hope I didn't fuck up the music. Nah, it should be good. Maybe it is supposed to be like just atmospheric sound effects in this area. Okay, how do I interact with things? Is this how I open the menu? Delusions. Belief is everything. As your delusions grow, so does your power. Find enough glimmers of delusion by exploring the world or completing quests, and they will grant a full delusion. Delusions can be spent to increase one of your core attributes, so it's just a fancy word for experience points, I guess. The Hunt for Villa Kalos, our first quest. I guess this is our inventory. And then we have like sub things here. Oh, now we have music. The music's quite nice, actually. Usables equipment spells. There's a lodge. So yeah, I guess we don't really have a name, per se. We also don't really have character creation or anything like that beyond what was shown. Our character is just not visible, because we're in first person. That's fine. Hey, buddy. Damaged doors can be broken with a weapon. There's a chest next to me. Pick up the sword. Alright, this is like tutorial stuff. Though this is a meager task, I calculate there's a 1 in 20 chance you will somehow perish in the chest. Oh dear. That is a scary chest. Okay, we got a rusty sword. Let's see. Where can we equip it? There we go. Aha! We don't have hands either. That's fine. I do like the attack animation stuff. We can break stuff? Oh my god, this looks so fucking cool. This is so trippy. A health potion. This potion is brewed from the eye of Pegoof herb and hastens the body's restorative functions. Alright. Spells and quick items must be equipped in the equipment menu before use. Okay. Let's do that. I assume these are usable, so let's put that in here. How do we use it? Oh, we'll find out. A mana potion. Created from the Paradoxicus herb. Interesting. I guess we might as well equip that too. Okay, we cannot break these. Hello there, what are you? What do we have here? Another wretched soul caught in the Inquisition's web, no doubt. Tell me, has your High Confessor sent you off to die? Are you a ghost? She smiles, gesturing at herself. Are you shocked by a little apparition? Her gentle laugh seems to echo around you. My, you won't get far if that's the case. She gazes into the distance. Well, stranger, you'd best watch yourself out there. Mark my words, something's brewing on these islands. The stage is set. The curtain's drawn, and the performance is set to bring the house down. She smirks at you. And something tells me you have your own role to play. Did I skip a line of dialogue there? Not sure. Can we get up there? Can we run? Oh, we can. Ooh, we can go fast. Does seem to consume stamina, though. Health potion. Oh, this looks dope. Oh, what is this? Throwing knives. Okay. Enslaved thieves and thugs like to coat the blade with jitter seed extract for an additional sting. Ooh. I assume that's also usable? It is. Okay, let's see how we actually use these. Okay, it's just up on the D-pad. Gotcha. There are a number of skills that determine your effectiveness at certain tasks. Some are active skills. I cannot talk today. Such as lockpick or lore, which let you interact with objects in the world. Others are passive skills, such as defense and regen. Skills can be improved by increasing the delusion attribute that governs it, or with special equipment. Okay. Also, we have equipment that boosts spells. That's interesting. Got some arrows. What is the skull? Hey, buddy. You glimpsed the glimmer of delusion. Oh, that's experience. I get it. Might, wisdom, guile, and persona. Find enough glimmers of delusion by exploring or completing quests. So we can just find them out in the wild, huh? That's interesting. Damn, this place looks so cool. Can we save, by the way? I'm a bit scared to die and have to do stuff over again. I don't know if this game has an autosave, if I'm being honest. What is this? Got more health potions? Can we interact with that? Does not look like it. Stamina potion. Alright. Oh, I guess our stamina does gradually decrease? Our maximum stamina seems to be down. I wonder how stamina recovery and stuff works. It's kind of fun to just explore this place. What is that sound? Hey, buddy. The road ahead is patrolled by Dark Star mercenaries. I strongly recommend sneaking through the mushrooms to avoid combat. It's not that I doubt your skills, prisoner 17. Wait, is it 17? I think it's 17. I simply calculate a 3 in 5 chance you will die horribly. Remember, direct conflict is usually avoidable. Be on the lookout for ways to sneak past tough enemies. Is this sneak? Oh, we can sneak. We can just sneak. In many cases, combat is avoidable. Press crouch to toggle sneaking. Your footsteps will not make any sounds. Alternatively, you can sneak up behind an enemy to perform a stealth attack. Damage to unaware enemies will be multiplied. Okay. We get like black bars to indicate that we can sneak. Let's try a stealth attack on this person. That was easy enough. And we can throw some knives at you too. Well, they're not tough at all. They're not tough at all. I mean, these are the first enemies we face, to be fair. God, this place already looks pretty huge, I will say. This is already a lot. Oh dear, they burned down this village. That sounds great. Oh dear, what is happening over there? An unhold that weapon, press attack to perform a normal attack. Hold it for a slower but more powerful attack. Yeah, I figured that. I figured that you could hold it down. What's going on here? Who do I help? I guess neither. Yeah, combat is pretty simple, I would say. You kind of just run up and whack them. So far nothing has really posed a challenge, but I am playing on normal and this is like the first area, so... Hey there! Our agent is dying, but they still might be of use. You may have to charm them to gain their trust. The agent may take some convincing. You have been a prisoner for some time. I can no longer smell, but there is a high probability that you emit a foul stench. Success relies on your charm skill, which is derived from the persona attribute. Alright, let's try to charm this person. Are you one of the locals? He looks you up and down in disgust. Look, just leave me be. I failed the Inquisition. I'd rather die in peace. Alright, let's try our charm. We spec'd into that, so... I'm here to help. Your Inquisitor has tasked me with capturing Velocalose. He lets out a very chuckle that breaks into a cough. Oh my, I recognize you now. You're one of the prisoners. Gods, the Inquisitor must be really desperate. You know you're going to die, right? Those bastards wiped out our whole echelon. If you insist on this fool's errand, you might find some supplies at my crashed drop pod. Drop pod, eh? This is getting more and more Warhammer. Follow the river upstream and you should find it by the waterfall. Alright. What is this? I would say this does not seem to have the level of interactivity that something like Morrowind would have, but it is very compelling. The world is quite strange in a good way. It does not feel like your generic fantasy kind of deal. Not that there's anything wrong with generic fantasy, but this is very, very unique. Oh, I guess we just found this hidden. Just having this red sky and this purple sun, I guess, in the sky. To progress, you must unlock this door. You will need a lockpick to begin. Okay. There's always a chance you will fail and the lockpick will break. To pick locks more easily, increase your lockpick skill. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Oh, it's literally a dice roll. I like that. No annoying lockpicking minigame. You just roll a dice based on your skill. That's great. I actually like that a lot. Lore skill. Some doors can be opened via hidden mechanisms. These secret switches require a high enough lore skill and a small amount of mana to unlock. Interesting. Candlesticks on the wall have been enchanted to seal a secret passageway. Okay, so this is like magical doors, essentially. Alright, it is nice that it teaches us about all of these things. Not sure how I feel about making hidden switches like skill dependent. I feel like it would be better if that would just reward player perception or something like that, but still. Current status is represented by 3 stats, health, mana, and stamina. To restore your status, rest in a bed or drink a potion. Alrighty, what is this place? Could not interact with this earlier. This looks like it's supposed to be like a save point or something, but it doesn't really do anything. Also, I love how there's just corpses everywhere. And yet we have this very calming, enchanting music. I do like it though. Inquisitor Ignavius is waiting for you in the nearby Inquisition column, Prisoner 17. We strongly recommend speaking to him before wandering forth to your highly probable demise. I don't find nobody has any faith in me. See, this also reminds me of Morrowind. You have to do quite a lot in Morrowind for people to stop calling you slurs and antagonizing you. Okay, here's the Inquisitor. As you approach, the Inquisitor takes in a deep breath of air. Do you smell that, Prisoner 17? The smoke of battle? He sniffs exactly twice. I suppose there is a hint of that. But I was actually talking about mushroom spores. He turns to you, a beaming smile across his face. I've never seen this many mushrooms in my life. Such white stalks, such healthy gilts. He takes a long breath. Ah, and such potent spores. We have mushroom forests back home in London, but nothing like this. He waggles a finger at you while turning his gaze back at the mushrooms. Prisoner 17, if you get back alive, remind me to get a batch of scry shroom tea for my wife. They make it here in the Oneric Isles, and I hear it's to die for. Who are you? He slaps himself on the forehead. Oh, where are my manners? He holds out his hand in greeting. Inquisitor Ignavius of the 12th Inquisitorial Tribunal. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Okay, let's be nice. Let's shake his hand. He grips your hand with an equal firmness. I see I'm in good company, prisoner. He points at the fortress ahead. That's the Blinding Light, the fortress of Velakalos, leader of the Dark Star mercenaries. The High Confessor told me you'd be joining the assault, and not a moment too soon. We need all the help we can get. I've sent all my agents, but so far none have reported back. We expected heavy fighting, but it seems those Dark Star ruffians are a tougher bunch than we gave them credit for. Your orders are to capture Vela alive. A tall order, I'll admit, but I think you're up to the job, prisoner. So, any questions? What if I want to practice my combat skills? Ah, well, we established a small boot camp of sorts, just here. I always make sure to remind my combat echelon of the fundamentals before a tricky mission, so you'll find plenty of target dummies and tutorial signs just below. How do I get to the Blinding Light? Why, do you see that great big cannon looming overhead? That's part of the Blinding Light fortress and is where you need to get to. Just stride into that main gate, making sure to slay any pesky dark stars that get in your way. Once you're in the compound, find a lift mechanism that will take you up to the battlements. That's where Vela has been holed up. Alright, guess I'll get going. We could have asked more about Vela. Maybe you should do that. That's the spirit, prisoner. I'm sure you'll make short work of those ruffians. And when you're done, be sure to check in with me after the mission. I've taken quite an interest in these Oneric Isles of late, and I'm sure I can fill you in with plenty of useful tidbits. Alright, I know he's part of the people who imprisoned us, but this is like the first person who has any confidence in our abilities. Let's see. Let's see if I can get to that question again. I need to know more about Vela and this mission. He nods. Yes, I'm sure you have plenty of questions. What do you want to know? Tell me about Vela and the Dark Stars. Velakalos. Now that's a name that'll make hair stand on end. She's the daughter of old Admiral Kalos of the Apostatic Union Navy, but instead of following in her father's footsteps, she founded the most accomplished mercenary band since the God War. Sure, she's currently the most wanted criminal in the Union, but you've got to hand it to her. For years, the Union itself relied on Vela and her Dark Stars to do the jobs the Navy were unwilling or unable to do themselves. He sighs. It's a pity she turned down such a dark path. In the later years of the Dark Stars, their number of villainous deeds far exceeded those of noble intent. What of the Dark Star's villainy then? Well, there was the Astral College heist in Beyond, where they made off with an artificed star among other priceless treasures. Then there was the sinking of the merchant freighter Popinjay, and all those hostages slaughtered at the siege of Sarakolko. I could go on. In the end, they say she lost the plot, started yammering about some sort of heaven. The Inquisition ruled this was tantamount to cultism. Article, I don't know what that Roman numeral is, claims of a religious nature and warranted her arrest. Of course, I think the polymaths over in Ryova had wanted her gone long before all this. Got too big for her boots, and finally they had their warrant. Even Vela's own mercs got so riled up they mutinied against her. She's been hiding out here for years, but the Inquisition finally got to go ahead to make a move. So, here we are. About the mission. How can I quit this? I guess I'll get going. Alright. Let's do our job, I guess. There's some training dummies here. Attack damage depends on your current stamina. Maximum stamina will also deplete slowly over time. If it reaches half its original value, you will become fatigued. Maximum stamina can be restored by sleeping in a bed or using a stamina potion. Okay. I've not seen a bed yet. Oh, there might be in this tent. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh dear. Okay, I can block. Ow. Okay, this doesn't actually hurt me, it's just like a training thing. Interesting. What block to reduce incoming enemy damage? If you time a block just as an enemy attack lands, you will parry it. Yo, this game has parries? It's just like Dark Souls. No, it's not really. Resting in beds recovers your health, mana, and maximum stamina. Some are unsafe. Ooh. Spooky. Okay. Oh, we can select until when we want to sleep. Interesting. How do we save, though? Crystal points will restore your mana. Oh, a teleportation spell that transports the caster to the last crystal point touched. Oh, okay. Though widely used by scholars, some still prefer to walk. They claim the chance of being incorrectly teleported off a cliff is not negligible. Oh, wait. Oh, this does save. Okay, these are save points. Gotcha. Alright, I feel a lot better now that I have saved. Oh, we cannot go. We cannot jump over. Oh, we can. Oh, hey there. It's you again. See that looming fortress? It struck fear into the hearts of many who were braver and stronger than you, stranger. It was made in the God War, so the apostatics named it the Blinding Light, to ridicule the gods they planned to butcher. Ironic that it should fall into the hands of someone so blinded by ambition and zeal, for Vela has claimed it in pursuit of her own twisted heaven, and the Blinding Light now turns its guns towards the faithless souls who made it. Her spectral eyes glisten. Tell me, stranger, if a hated enemy stood between you and your most cherished ideal, would you strike them down? Would you have the arrogance to take a life in pursuit of your fantasy? Sure, I would kill for my beliefs. At least you're the honest sort, and you're hardly alone. The Sky Realms are stained with the blood of those who stood on the wrong side of history. Even the gods proved fallible in the end. Still, I fear that in a world like this, such a heart will only see you dead in a gutter by the sword of someone far less scrupulous. Alright, I do like the way this game, like, trip-feeds you lore. There's no, like, big exposition or anything like that, apart from the intro. But you get, like, small tidbits that tell you more about the world, and it's a pretty interesting world. Hey, what's up with you? Oh, you're dead. What's this thing? A flower shaped oddly like an eyeball can be used as an alchemy ingredient. Named after the legendary god Pagath. This herb is well known for its healing properties. Oh, okay. Yeah, they said something about healing potions being made from that, I think. God, all this like machinery is... It's interesting. I do quite enjoy the setting this takes place in so far. It's very unique. Okay, cannot open that. Okay, I assume all you guys are enemies. Oh! Oh! You got a bow! Die, Archer! Well, not great at combat, but should suffice for you guys. Oh, you can like shield break them with a heavy attack. That's great. That's pretty neat. I love it when games do stuff like that. Yeah, so far the combat is simple, but it doesn't feel bad by any means. I wonder how the alchemy system works. I assume we have to find like an alchemy station or something like that. I don't think we can just brew stuff on our own. Alright, I guess we're just gonna barge into this place. Ooh, we actually succeeded in that lockpick check. And a 5 out... Oh! Oh dear. That almost killed me. Let's quaff another one. Oh, this is quite nasty. Can we jump over this? Ooh, not really. Ouch! These traps are quite deadly. There's gotta be a way to get over these traps without triggering them, right? Oh, oh dear. I did not press the jump button. I did not press the jump button. I pressed the wrong button. Damn it, I didn't want to jump down here. Let's find a bat and try that again. Well, dying doesn't seem that harsh. You just respawn at a checkpoint. That's fine. So let us sleep. Maybe there's another way in. Maybe we can just take the front door. He did say something about a cannon. Is that a cannon? You know, just barge in from the front. That's much more reasonable. It's even open. Hey, bud. No problem. Oh, no, I didn't want to drink that. God damn it. I wanted to select these. Alright, so far these are pretty easy though, I have to say. Yeah, I don't think we can sleep in those beds. I keep being scared that the chests are gonna be trapped or mimics or something. A mug full of frothy beer. Beer is cheap in the Skylands, mostly derived from fermented mushroom pulp. Delicious. It's exported to the far corners of the Apostatic Union. Oh, hi. Enemies are not very smart, I will say. They're not the smartest. I think my guile increases my range distance, but yeah, so far the combat is very easy. Like I thought this was like a famed mercenary group that had like that is like infamous, but they're like pretty easy to cut down. I bet that's the part we gotta get to. Well, let's explore a bit. Oh, what does this lead? Okay, let's check the other place out first. There's more here too. Oh, this is barred. Is this a shortcut back down? This looks like a shortcut. Actually, I'm not sure. I haven't been here either. Oh, hi there. What is this? Oh, we got some lockpicks. Okay. Oh, okay. That just leads back here. So it is a shortcut. Well, let's get back to it then. Oh, hi. I didn't even see you. Where are you going, Prisoner 17? Are you attempting to run from your duty? If you must recuperate, the lift next to me will take you back to the Inquisition camp. But Vela is still in the fortress, and we strongly suggest you go back inside and find a way to reach the battlements up above. Alright, alright. I'm going. That'll probably lead up, right? Looks like it. The music is so chill. I guess we're on the battlements. Ooh, it is hard to aim. Controller. Ow! They don't even do a lot of damage. No, don't you dare heal yourself. Maybe I should have played on hard. Maybe that's why I started a playthrough on hard that I've seen. But I've never played this far, I don't think. I do remember the Inquisitor guy, and that's kinda it. That's kinda as far as I got the first time I played this, so this is all new. And this place is pretty huge. What is that? Iron ore. Can be used to upgrade rusty weapons. Oh. Maybe we can use that on our sword. Oh, we're getting so much stuff. I do like, even though this is like a Morrowind-ish... Not really Morrowind-ish, but it is like a RPG. I just say it is like inspired by early 2000s RPGs. You have like power-ups lying around like in a Super Mario game or something. That is kind of funny. I don't mind it though, it's like... It's kind of neat. I can just have... Oh, there's like a bunch of coins floating around. Let me pick those up. Okay, I guess we'll go through here. Die. These guys are such chumps, though. I kinda wish they posed more of a challenge. I do hope the enemies get harder. I mean, this is normal difficulty, but still, normal difficulty, I expect a decent challenge. Leucosic bomb, the vial of fine white powder distilled through alchemical processes, extremely volatile. Ooh, it's a firebomb. This really is just like Dark Souls, huh? I'm kidding. I kind of hate it when people compare everything to Dark Souls. Sometimes it's warranted, but... Not every game is Dark Souls just because it has a dodge button or a parry. Oi! Can't get there. Can't get there. Oh, we can get here. Oh, you Velocos. Velocos stands with gravitas, her voice piercing the clatter of the ship. You notice blood seeps from her armor. She is wounded, but hides it well. Loose the sails! And why is the anti-craft engine not running? Suddenly you catch her eye. What's this? A straggler. The Dark Star Company greets you. My apologies, but you have caught us at a rather inopportune moment. Okay, we actually get an interesting choice here. We can try to apprehend her in the name of the Inquisition, or we said, hey, I've just escaped from an Inquisition prison, can I join you? I think that's the sensible option, despite the bad things we heard about here. She's not the one who's imprisoned us, right? Let's join the mercenaries. She looks you up and down, smirking. I mean no offense, but the Dark Star Company has certain standards. You don't quite fit the bill. Ah, damn. She's probably right, though. Prepare yourself, straggler. Great deeds are afoot. Deeds that will bring the apostatic union's tyranny to an end, and that will usher in a new age of heaven. And with that, we must take our leave. It's been a pleasure, but I doubt we'll meet again. Well, off she goes. I guess we have to cast our lot with the Inquisition after all. Damn, look at that airship go. I do love me a good airship, folks. I'm a big Final Fantasy fangirl. I do love me a good airship. That's a pretty nice airship. Got a new save point. Hello! Vela spent countless nights here, hunched at her desk by the light of a candle. While the rest of her crew slept, she would pore over sky charts and scour old tomes for shreds of arcane knowledge. Back then, when I was flesh and blood, I thought she was driven by a pure desire to carve out a better world. But in time I came to think of her as little more than a frightened girl, trying to fix something broken inside herself. For there is a thorn in Vela's heart that she cannot remove. Sometimes its maddening scratch pushes her to greatness. Other times, it twists her into cruelty and barbarism. The ghost looks into your eyes. Listen, stranger. Whether you wish it or not, you will cross paths with Vela. I see it clear as day. But what will happen next is a tangle of infinite possibilities. A dark void that swallows any attempt at foresight. If you wish to understand the woman your fate is bound to, seek an old manor that drifts on the northeastern edge of Hallowshire. I will meet you there. Okay, the story of this is actually quite interesting so far, I will say. I do like it when your character is just like pushed into events. So far it's very linear. I heard it does get much more open later on though. Entice. This oddity of a spell draws upon the caster's force of personality, rather than the arcane knowledge. Ooh, that's good. I have a personality build. To sway erstwhile enemies to their side. Much studied by academic wizards, the nature of the spell remains something of a mystery, but its power is not in doubt. Alright. We can probably put that spell somewhere. Yes, we have a quick select thing for spells. Return home, entice. I guess we can try that out. Okay, how do we use spells? How do we use spells, game? Spell L2. Okay. How do we swap spells? Switch spell is left. Okay. Alright. Interesting, interesting. Oh, there's some stuff here. So I wonder if we can break through these. Does not look like it. But yeah, we got our mission. We failed our mission, rather. Oh, okay. No fall damage there. That was lucky. Alright. I think that should suffice as a first look into Dread Delusion. It is very intriguing. I love the visual style of this game. I love the whole presentation. The story and the world seem really interesting. Gameplay-wise, so far, it's a bit simple, but I mean, this is like basically the tutorial. So I assume things will get a little more open, and you will have more opportunities for skill checks and such. And different builds will be able to do different things from what I've seen. But yeah, if you want to check it out, this game is on Steam. And yeah, thank you very much for joining me on this journey through Dread Delusion. And I will see you all next time. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a nice comment. And yeah, I'll be seeing ya. Bye bye.
Thanks for watching.